Two new heroes have landed. We have Valeriya and we have Brokkier. There's a 10 times up event. I haven't got lucky on these in a while, but it would be really awesome to try and get hold of them. So I'm going to do some summons. And then afterwards, I believe they've added some extra... Okay, straight into gold. Well, that's a very nice start. Hopefully it's one of the shiny new ones. Come on. Valeriya? Oh, it's Brokkier. Brokkier's still cool though. I'll take that. Nice. Sweet. I got one of the new shiny things straight off the bat. Did not expect that whatsoever. But that is fantastic. Alright, wonderful. Alright, I got Brokkier. That's awesome. And I get some more summons there. So I'll have a look at Brokkier after this. See if we can get Valeriya if I'm that lucky. I hit double gold straight off the bat. What is going on? Is this that streamer CC luck people talk about? Do I get Valeriya? Come on. I get another Brokkier. Wow. That's super weird. I'll take it, obviously. But that's super weird. And then nothing. Okay. I really wanted Valeriya, to be honest with you. She looks like she could actually be super good. I think Brokkier could be quite powerful as well for Gear Raid 2. I've nearly figured out Gear Raid 221. I'm just spending a bit more time refining it, but yeah, I'm interested to see what Brokkier can provide. Especially A1. I don't remember what his A1 did. I did look at it. I'll have a look at that after this. I'm feeling... I was gonna say I was feeling lucky and then pull a Cyclone. I'm feeling lucky. So maybe I'll get Valeriya too. That would be amazing. I really think Valeriya could be a true beast. My storage is full. To free up another slot, let's just awaken him one now anyway. Inflicts freeze, which is duration of 2 seconds up to 5 enemies around when the ultimate shield is gone. Not the craziest, but hey, it's not bad, right? 2 seconds stun. And back to the last few summons. Okay, so last proper summon here. And nothing there. Cool. Well, I have to say that was a pretty good run of it. I can't be upset with that at all. Okay, last few more I picked up from the rares that I sold. I'd just really love to get hold of Valeriya. I know the odds are very slim, and I have already been lucky, so I shouldn't be too greedy, but, you know, she's a damage dealer. Damage dealers are incredibly important, right? Alright, let's have a quick look at Brokkier, because I can't really remember how it works already. Reduces damage dealt to allies around by 10%. That's super nice. He has gains freeze. Alright. I keep forgetting that you really need the skill ups to make heroes actually shine, and it is so hard to get hold of them now. I don't know if I can justify giving them to a defender. I have all the ingredients to 6-star him, but I have no promotion ingredients, unfortunately. But let's blow all of the standard skill ups because they're all pretty much free. I had one in the ultimate. That's a nice change. And I'm out of gold. I've been trying to mess with gear a lot for Gear Raid 2, so I've blown all my cash upgrading random stuff. Okay, and the last thing I wanted to have a look at is the Conquest of Fury. It seems to be some kind of new event that's been added. There's a trial, Trials of Fury. Chances today are free. And from the looks of it, there are 5 different ones. So I guess we'll do them all one at a time because they tend to have first clearance rewards. And then after that, we'll farm just the last one. But we'll see. We'll go for the middle one just in case that's not the case. So let's look. There are 5 spawners, 3 things to defend, and a Baron boss to deal with. Seems like a mixture of enemies. They're mostly resistant to physical damage and not magical damage from a glance. So let's see. Whatever, I'll just take half a guild boss team and then add Vienna, Karma, and Eloin. And we have some archers who are probably going to be sniping my mages up front. Wow, they took forever to shoot. They're rubbish archers. So we're in phase 2. This is quite a long one. We're in phase 2, but we're killed over half of the enemies so far. So there isn't a great deal left. Now we're in phase 3. The Baron boss comes out. The Cyanid Whirlpools turn into spawners, and we get a bunch of these, what are they called? The Butchers? They tend to do massive damage, cleavers. And let's see, what else? Stage 5 next, or is that the end? Oh, that's the end. Okay. Yeah, there you have it. There's first time rewards. So far, it's much the same as the other ones, but I think this is probably going to be a bit trickier if you're not quite so far into the game. So it should be a fun little challenge for you. I think magic damage is probably a pretty good way to go. Though obviously I haven't really tested things out. But you need a pretty good front line, but defenders would definitely work because you've got plenty of platforms to place your mages. I would stick mages on podiums out here and stick a healer on either side ideally. If your Dolores is good enough, she can almost certainly heal this because the defender will be tankier than these fighters. Alright, that's another one down, and that's my free attacks for today. It seems maybe it's quite interesting if you're more early in the game. For players who are very far into the game, it's not too challenging at the moment, but it's cool to see new stages and to get rewards. I don't mind that it's not a challenge for everyone. It would be kind of hard to account for the breadth of player accounts in this game. But yeah, I can't imagine many late game players will have any difficulty with that. But it's close enough that I think quite a few players will have some fun with it. And there are some nice rewards, so that's always lovely, right? But thanks to that, I gained another few summons and some more diamonds. So I'm going to keep trying to summon. I would really like to try and get hold of Valeriya. I can't even remember what she does, really. I remember she's a nightmare and she's a fighter. And those things are almost always a good thing. Another Brienne. Well, this has given me lots of epic fodder. I've got most of these epics at A5 already, so it will give me some more fodders to upgrade the rest of them, such as my Isolde, who's not awakened yet. And I also want to play around with an A5 Laurel, but I'm missing one on her. And my final 2 summons. You never know, guys. You got to really cling on to desperate hope. No, okay, that's fine. I got 2 Brokkiers. I can't be upset. I think Brokkier is actually quite an interesting hero. Just because of his, well, mainly because of his deep freeze, to be honest. Let's finish upgrading his skills, see what that leaves me. I think I do want this one to max, obviously the frost armor, that's always the way it works with these things, but it never does. There we go, yeah. Well, I got 1 in it, which I'm genuinely happy with. That's how fixed this bloody thing is. So I maxed the freezing breath. Iceberg, when receiving fatal damage for the first time, gain freeze and become immune to all damage for 9 seconds. This is going to be ridiculously good for GR2, so it's a shame this didn't upgrade further, actually. That would help a lot. And Frost Armor gains freeze and a shield for 90% of max HP during the effect of freeze. When the shield is gone, the freeze applied will end in advance. Okay, so the Awakening one isn't bad then. So if you break his shield, it ends his Frost Armor, but then it will freeze it will freeze 5 enemies around him for 2 seconds. So it's not shabby by any stretch. In terms of what skills you would probably want to have skilled up on him, I think Frost Armor is obviously quite good because it has shield strength on it. And Iceberg, increasing the duration, is probably going to be super important. I want to try something though. He's naked at the moment, so I'm going to try... Artifact Fragment Raid is almost always my test bed. So what I want to test quickly is Brokkier's passive, the one that means he freezes himself and can't die. Because it says for the first time. Is that the first time in the match or the first time since deployment? There's the skill. I'm just going to let these funnel into the boss. It probably is not a good idea. My Oleg has been face tanking the boss, but now I can replace my Brokkier. So let's see what happens. Does he just die? No! It is not first time each battle. It is first time each time he is deployed. So he can do it multiple times a battle. That is crazy. Regulus is no longer that great, really, because Brokkier can just stay alive for a long time. Wow, okay. So Brokkier can use his shield to survive as many times as he can be deployed, which makes him incredibly good for Gear Raid 2. Like, top tier for Gear Raid 2 even. Having a guy who just doesn't die for a long period of time every time you place him is just nuts. So let me have a look at that again. When receiving fatal damage for the first time, so it's fatal. Another thing that really bugs me with Regulus is that it's when he drops below 10% HP, so you have to do this awkward balancing act to make sure that he just about never goes that low, which is really annoying if you're pairing him with someone like Gwendolyn's shielding or other shielding forms. You don't want this to be popped early because it's only once per battle, you see. Whereas this guy, he doesn't care because he can just do this again. Super good hero for Gear Raid 2. Super good hero. Well, that pretty much covers the video. I'm going to work on building this guy up. I'm probably just going to gear him with a lot of HP since he has a ultimate which grants a shield based on his max HP. And I'm also going to be working on promoting him because I'm completely spent on those resources. So yeah, thanks for watching. Good luck with your summons this weekend. Hope you get something that helps you out. Take care and bye-bye.